Are you an individual who takes good care of their physical well being? If so, that's a great habit to have. I remember a time when I had some friends who were very conscious of the choices they would make for their skincare, for the products they would use on their hair and body, and would make sure that it was all natural, organic, and no chemicals or perfumes. But the same people would not think twice before making unhealthy choices for their food or what they were putting into their bodies. We've come a long way since then, especially post COVID. People are very aware of how we should take care of our bodies, how we should be feeding it healthy ingredients. And while may have different opinions of what diet works for who, but we all can agree on the basics that as long as we are eating whole foods and products which are not processed, which are free of chemicals, not made in laboratories, and fruits and vegetables, and good supplements, if we are including all these in our diets, we can all agree that that would lead to healthy bodies. And also incorporating different modes of exercise, whether it's walking or going to the gym, or going on a run, or any other activity that excites you. But all these lifestyle habits are great to have a healthy body, which will then support you for the rest of your life. But are we equally conscious when it comes to what we are consuming in terms of information? Are we equally conscious when we are making choices about what we feed our minds? There is so much influx of information these days with the digital age, information coming in from TV, from blogs, from social media, from news. And do we have the same discernment when we consume this information? Um, the other day, I saw a comment on a platform, online platform, where someone was asking recommendations for a psychologically disturbing movie, and their words were, uh, "Can you tell me a movie that wrecked you for days after?" So imagine that. What kind of information are we consuming? Imagine the impact of such um, media. What kind of impact would that have on our minds? And it's similar for TV shows that we watch, which are full of drama and gossip and negativity. How about the news? It's so divisive and negative, and video games or movies which are full of violence or horror. What kind of information are we consuming, and what would that do to our state of mind? And I agree on the entertainment value. Once in a while, it's good to watch these thrilling movies, or sort or to seek activities which provide that excitement. But to be in this state of nervousness all the time, to be in that heightened state of awareness, is not good for the nervous system, because we are not equipped to handle that much of adrenaline all the time. If the body stays in that state of heightened awareness the entire time, it's not gonna be able to operate smoothly. It will not be able to turn on its mechanism to support the individual. So exercise discernment when you are consuming information, data, or even scrolling through social media and looking at other people or news or anything else, following social media trends. Um, so be cognizant of that. And then, how about our thoughts? The thoughts that we think. 90% of the thoughts every day are recycled from the day before. So, if we are thinking thoughts which are self defeating or which are negatively oriented, that does not help our psyche, because we are staying in that loop of beating ourselves up, and that does not bode well for our emotional well-being. So when we have emotions, are we shutting them down? Are we suppressing them? Or are we sitting with them, taking a look if something needs to be addressed there? Or are we just using distraction to move away from unwanted emotions and only chasing the emotions that provide us um, dopamine or that rush of relief? So be judicious about how you are thinking. It's not only the body, and obviously, when we exercise and we move, we feel good, and that can help us get out of a slump or even a bad mood. But if we are constantly fighting against a psyche which is running on anxiety the entire time, which is full of angst, then it's like two forces working against each other. We need a balance of um, physical well being, emotional well being, as well as sanity, so that the entire organism can work as a whole. And in that homeostasis state, the body can amp up the immune response. It can be in the anabolic state where the body is calm and the processes in the body can go on smoothly. We are not running on adrenaline, or the body is not pumping hormones the entire time, or we are not stuck in that uh, flight or fight response. So as much care we take for our physical well-being, let's show the same kind of discernment when it comes to our mental well-being and emotional well-being. Next time when you click on that link or open a website or open an Instagram reel, make sure that you are looking at something which helps you in a positive way. And sometimes we feel that I have a mindfulness practice. Okay, so I am good because I'm practicing my mindfulness meditation 10 minutes a day, or I'm practicing manifestation strategies, or I am doing my affirmations in front of the mirror. So I'm good. I am working against all that negativity. But are you? Because if we are operating in an environment which works against us 90% of the time, and for 10 minutes we are doing something which instills positivity in us, what do you think will take precedence? So, what we feed ourselves in terms of not only nourishment but also information and thoughts and emotions, all of that plays a role. So, make sure you're working in your own favor and not setting yourself up for failure by consuming things that work against you.